Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today I have another installment in my Poshmark and eBay What's Sold video. And in case you're curious about what I sold during a 2-week period, definitely keep on watching. For those of you who might be newer, thanks so much for checking this out. I'm a full-time working mom, and in my spare time I really like making these videos on fashion, beauty, mommy lifestyle, in addition to my reselling experience as well. So if that kind of thing sounds at all interesting, definitely keep on watching. Check out my other videos linked down below. And please also consider subscribing as well. It'll really help me out. Okay, so for today I want to do another video on what's sold for a 2-week period. I'm going to be covering the weeks of October 4th and October 11th. So during this period, spoiler alert, it was an amazing 2 weeks. My sales were definitely up both on Poshmark and eBay. It by far was my best 2 weeks of eBay so far since I've been reselling on eBay for the past few months. So I'm super excited to take you through every single sale. I will tell you a little bit about the sale and that item. I will also share with you my take-home earnings from Poshmark minus any shipping discounts and Poshmark or eBay fees, I should say. And just so you're aware, I'm not going to be sharing my cost of goods in this particular video, but I disclose all of that information on my haul videos, so I will link some of those down below in case you're curious on checking those out. If you're new to Poshmark and have not yet made your first purchase, definitely consider using my referral code. It's MODMOMMD. That's MODMOMMD. And if you put that referral code in when you sign up to Poshmark and you make your first purchase, you will save $10. I will also get a little bit of a kickback as well, which I can use to purchase other types of items on Poshmark. So I totally appreciate the support. So really consider using that referral code in case you're new to Poshmark. Okay, let's just dive into this. I'm going to cover all the sales that I made during this 2-week period, and again, it was a pretty good 2 weeks for me, which I was super happy about, and I hope I can continue going forward. So the first item here that I sold on Poshmark is from Athleta. It's a slub knit cotton modal dress. It was in a size medium, and it was just in a really basic Athleta dress, and I think Athleta does pretty well. I'm not so sure about the dresses. I think the leggings and the tops may do better, but you know, I did sit on this for probably at least 9 months, but ultimately I did send an offers to likers for this of $30. Poshmark fees were $6. My shipping discount was $2.12. So my net earnings were $21.88. So I was really happy this finally moved along, and I still think I would pick up Athleta items, you know, going forward. The next item was from Kathy Van Zeeland, as you can see here, and it was a zippered hobo with woven details. This was actually a purse for my personal collection. I've had this for years. I have not used it for years, so I'm really happy to move it along. It was overall in good condition. As you can see here, some of the shaping was a little bit misshapen, but overall I think it had a lot of good life into it. I just love the woven design. I was really into Kathy Van Zeeland purses, I would say. Gosh, when I was in high school, I think, or in college, and that's kind of when I had this from. But I kept it in pretty good condition because I never really used it, so I was happy to finally move this along. I sold it for full asking price of $11. Poshmark fees were $2.95, and my net earnings were $8.05. So I didn't make a lot of money, obviously, but it was my personal item. I would not have used it otherwise, so I'm happy that it went to a good home. And that's actually one of my most favorite things about reselling, is that I'm able to move along items from my own personal closet and home that I would never normally on my own. So it's really nice to have this platform to be able to do that. So I was super thankful that this buyer purchased this item. The next items was a bundle. So I rarely sell bundles for whatever reason. I just haven't been. But I was excited to sell this bundle of 3 items, which was super cool. So the buyer bundled these items, and I sent her an additional discount, which she accepted. So the first item was this Ivivva printed short sleeve Pima cotton top, and it was in a size girls 14. So Ivivva, of course, is the Lululemon line for girls, and this was in a size 14. So because it was a larger girl size, it really would fit a small woman's size as well. I think I would have fit into this top, but it was a very basic workout top from Ivivva. It had a little bit of metallic details, just in really good condition. The next item was from J. Crew. It was this beautiful sleeveless A-line red dress. I think this would be perfect for the holidays, as you can see here. This was just a really gorgeous quality black label J. Crew dress in excellent condition. It felt like, I should say, like kind of a ponte material, so you could tell it was just really excellent quality with a back zipper in a size 6. And then the third item that was bundled was this pair of a New Day bonded leather slip-on sneaker flats in a size 7.5. I personally own this exact same pair of shoes in my size, which I love. It's from Target, of course, and New Day is a Target brand. But this also was in excellent condition, and I did haul this particular pair of shoes from one of my ThredUp rescue boxes that I will link down below. So the buyer decided to bundle all 3 of these items, and I sent her an added discount of $60. Poshmark fees were $12, so the net earnings on all these items were $48. This is really, I think, my only bundle in this whole period, so super happy about that. The next item was actually another J. Crew item. It was a J. Crew denim jean jacket in a size extra, extra small. So this particular jean jacket, I've literally had in my closet for over a year, and I was surprised about that. I personally love wearing jean jackets. I think it's a staple. You can really wear them year round, and I just love the look of them, to be honest. I have a lot of different versions of jean jackets in my personal closet. So when I saw this and it was from J. Crew, I said, well, for sure somebody's gonna love this. I love J. Crew denim jackets, so I thought somebody would like it. I think, I don't know, maybe J. Crew jackets just aren't as popular as I thought they were, or denim jackets may not be as popular. It could also be the size, because it was an extra, extra small as well. So for any of these reasons, I actually was having to sit on this for over a year. So I was really happy to get an offer for this particular jacket. I got an offer for $20, which I accepted. Poshmark fees are $4, so my net earnings were $16. So going forward, I really need to be wary about picking up denim jackets. I think J. Crew denim jackets probably are going to be a pass for me going forward, although I personally love these types of jackets. The next item was a pair of jeans. It was from A.G. Adriano Goldsmith, the Sophia Skinny Jean, as you can see here. And this was in a size 27. It was just a beautiful A.G. jeans, and it was a vintage high-waisted skinny jean. So all those things I love, the vintage wash and style, the high-waisted, and the skinny jean, I think are just classics still and always will be. So, you know, when I saw this, I definitely snatched it up. I think there really is a strong following for AG jeans still out there, and this one is in excellent condition, just a beautiful, beautiful jean. So this particular jean I did ultimately sell, I believe, for full asking price of $50. Poshmark fees were $10, and my net earnings were $40, which was a great sale. I will definitely pick up these jeans in the future, although I am definitely selective about the style. So I liked it because it was high-waisted, I like the vintage wash, and the skinny is something I personally still like to pick up. So for all those reasons, I thought this was really a good one. The next item was a really beautiful Lucky Brand cardigan. It's an open front crochet detail cardigan in a size medium. I don't normally pick up Lucky Brand items, but I thought this cardigan was just beautiful for this time of year. Gorgeous condition, just a really nice color with crochet details. And this sold pretty quickly over a couple of months or so, which for me was pretty good. And I sold it for a best offer of $20. Poshmark fees are $4, so my net earnings were $16 on this beautiful cardigan. In general, I do not pick up Lucky Brand clothes, but I thought this particular one I could make an exception for, just because I really like the style and the colorway. The next item was a super fun pair of boots. It was from Dollhouse. It was called the Shallow Faux Suede Thigh-High Boots in a size 8. So as you can see here, I mean, really funky showstopper boots. It's a really thigh-high boot, a nice heel, open toe, and it had these grommets and lace-up detail up the front, but there was an inside zipper for convenience. So I mean, just gorgeous. I mean, you had to find the right buyer for this, but surprisingly, this got kind of a lot of attention over just a couple of months, and it had 18 likes, as you can see here, which is pretty good for me. Ultimately, I did accept a best offer of $26. Poshmark fees are $5.20, and my net earnings are $20.80. So just an awesome, amazing sort of showstopper pair of boots that I was super happy the buyer also was thrilled with getting, she said in her love note. So really happy about this. I did haul this in a ThreadUp Rescue shoebox haul that I've linked below as well in case you're curious. The next item was another pair of shoes. It's from Mark Fisher. It's the Devon Suede Slingback Pumps in a size 10. So this is just a classic pair of black suede slingback pumps. You just cannot go wrong. It had 35 likes, a decent amount of attention, but I have sat on this for, I'd say, at least 9 months. So I was very happy when this finally moved along, and I did accept a best offer of $35. Poshmark fees were $7, and my net earnings are $28. So Mark Fisher is a line or brand of shoes that I will still consider picking up. I've had a decent amount of luck with, but you have to have the right style. So if I saw these pair of shoes out there again, I probably would pick them up, to be honest, because I think they're in excellent condition. People love, I think, this the basic classic style of these kind of shoes. I think it's perfect for the workplace. So yeah, I think I probably would pick these up again, despite the fact that I had to sit on them for a little bit. The next item was actually another pair of shoes. So it's a pair of pumps by Marc Jacobs. It was a black leather round toe pumps, as you can see here, in a size 8. So speaking of work shoes, I think this is the perfect work shoe if you like a little bit of a higher heel. It was a block here though, so I think it's pretty easy to walk in, and I love wearing these kind of heels to work. So I thought this was the perfect work shoe. Just cannot go wrong with black leather pumps from Marc Jacobs, just a great brand. So I was excited that this particular pair of shoes sold. I did decide to send out an offers to likers on these pair of pumps for $68. Poshmark fees are $13.60, and my shipping discount was $2.12, so my net earnings were $52.28 on these beautiful pair of pumps. This was another ThreadUp Rescue shoebox item that I purchased in one of my hauls that I linked down below as well. I really love those ThredUp rescue shoe boxes, and I've said this many times on this channel, and I will stand by that. I love that. That's my favorite rescue box to purchase from ThredUp. The only problem now is after the pandemic hit, they're just not available anymore, and the few times they're available, the deals just really aren't as good as they used to be, so I haven't purchased anything since the pandemic started in terms of rescue boxes. But if they come back again, they're more available and still at the old prices they used to offer them at, I definitely will pick them up going forward. The next item was this jegging. It's from Silence and Noise. It was new at tags, and it was a size 25. And so this was just a very classic type of jegging from Silence and Noise from Urban Outfitters. I don't tend to pick up this brand anymore, but last year I did. So this is the one that I purchased a year ago. I don't think it's a bad purchase. It was new at tags, so I thought it would do pretty well. The problem is it just sat for a little bit longer than I'd like. I ultimately set on an offers to likers of $25, Poshmark fees are $5, and my shipping discount was $2.12. So my net earnings were $17.88 on these pair of jeggings. I would not pick this up going forward just because it sat a little too long. The resale value isn't all that great, but nonetheless, I was really happy that these ultimately sold. The next item was this Zara wool blend tweed blazer. It was a size extra small. And Zara actually, and I was a little surprised about this when I first started reselling, but Zara resells for a decent amount. I think the items are definitely sought after. I was a little surprised about this because I know the Zara initial retail prices aren't all that high. I mean, I shop a lot at Zara and I think their prices are really decent, which is why I shop there. So I didn't think they would resell for a lot, but they actually can. I think because the styles are really trendy and of the moment and people kind of have their eye on certain styles from Zara, I think that you can actually resell them pretty successfully. So this is a blazer that I had from Zara. It's a size extra small and it's just a basic tweed blazer, but I love wearing blazers, especially this time of year. I think it just looks so sharp and put together. So I did send on offers to likers of $43. Poshmark fees were $8.60, and my shipping discount was $2.12. So my net earnings were $32.28 on this blazer. I would pick up Zara blazers going forward. You just have to watch your price point you're purchasing them for, but I definitely would consider Zara blazers going forward. The next item was another item from Urban Outfitters, actually. It's from Kimchi Blue. It's a floral long sleeve dress, as you can see here. I thought this was a little bit of a unique dress because it was long sleeve, but it was also with a short skirt. So that was kind of interesting in my opinion, but just a very basic floral dress, I would say otherwise. It was on a size small, and ultimately I did accept a best offer of $15. Poshmark fees were $3, and my net earnings were $12 on this dress. So as you can tell, probably by the sale price points, I definitely would not pick this up again going forward. I think Kimchi Blue is a brand that you have to be super selective with if you're going to pick it up. But in general, I just would avoid it going forward. I think the retail prices aren't high for this, so therefore the resale prices also aren't very high. So I just would steer clear of Kimchi Blue going forward, to be honest. And then I just had one final sale on Poshmark during this period, and it's a pair of these really cool high top sneakers from Soft. It was called the Annalie metallic leather high top sneakers in a size 9.5. So I thought these sneakers were super cool. As you can see here, Soft is a great brand because they offer comfort wear footwear, but also in really trendy styles nowadays. And I thought these sneakers just really fit the bill really nicely. It kind of reminded me a little bit of kind of the Golden Goose type of vibe because they seem to be a little bit intentionally distressed as well, which I really liked. I just gravitated toward these when I saw these when I was out thrifting several months ago. I sat on it a little bit longer than I'd like, but ultimately I was super happy when this sold for a best offer of $46. Poshmark fees are $9.20, so my net earnings are $36.80. So I made a decent profit on it. I was really happy these moved along. I personally love these sneakers, so I definitely would consider picking up sneakers in the future. I'm not so sure I would pick up the Soft brand though. I think that the Soft and the sneakers maybe not fit so well. In personal experience, I think Soft items, including their booties, may do better than sneakers, but you know, I'll play around with the brand a little bit more, but I was really happy these sneakers sold. I think it's a super cool, trendy type of style. Okay, so those were all of my Poshmark sales during this 2-week period. So again, not bad. For me, that's pretty good actually. But more excitingly, this 2-week period, I had a lot more eBay sales. So I'm going to share with you all of my eBay sales, and I'm excited to kind of take you through them. So as you all probably know, at least in my opinion, the eBay sales price for me are a little bit harder to calculate, or my take-home earnings, I should say. The reason is that, you know, they tack on different fees, PayPal fees, what have you, such that it's a little harder for me to calculate. Plus the shipping oftentimes is a little bit variable, because even though I do charge some for shipping, oftentimes what I charge does not cover the shipping, so I have to pay a little bit more out of my pocket for that. So at least for me, it's a little bit complicated to calculate a true take-home earnings from eBay for these items. So in general, when I kind of make the comparisons, it's about what I take home from Poshmark. I make a little bit more on eBay, but in general, you know, it's about, you take off 20% for fees and shipping. So overall, I think it's about a wash, maybe a little bit more on eBay. So for these reasons, for these eBay sales, I will quote you the price that I actually sold the item for, but I will not necessarily be quoting the exact amount of money that I take home from eBay, just because it gets a little bit complicated. But overall, it's about what I would take home from Poshmark if you want to do the math for yourself. Okay, so I'm going to just reference this little notebook here because my eBay I do not have on my phone actually. So I will just include the items here that I have been on a picture, but I will reference this little notebook here for letting you know the details of the items. So the first item I sold on eBay was this pair of Bionic Downy boots. It was in a size 9. It was this beautiful brown suede leather riding boot from Bionic. So Bionic makes orthotic shoes. It came with the orthotic insoles, which you could take out as well. Just a beautiful, gorgeous riding boot in excellent condition. I just knew this would do well. Bionic is definitely a Bolo brand. If you see Bionic out there in good condition, I would definitely pick it up. People are searching for Bionic or ortho heel shoes. So this is no exception. I was very excited about this. I knew it would do well this time of year as well. In the fall, winter months, these riding boots, of course, kind of fly out. So I was really happy about this one. I did sell it for a best offer of $70 on eBay. The next item was a pair of shoes again from Paul Green. It was a Faith ankle leather booties in this kind of gray type of suede tone. It was in a size 9 and I sold it for $60. So Paul Green is a brand that I definitely still pick up. Is another Bolo brand, I would say. There's a market for it for sure. The retail prices are quite high, so the resale prices are also pretty high as well. And they make very classic styles in my opinion. Not so much trendy styles, but I've seen a lot more classic styles from Paul Green. So really like this brand. Just so you know, there is Paul Green sizing that you have to watch for, so it's not the same as US sizing. So there's a really nice size chart on Google in case you're curious, but you have to be wary of the sizing when you pick up Paul Green shoes. The next item that I sold on eBay was this Rock by Junk Food Blondie t-shirt. It was new at tags, and this one I sold in a size large. So I've sold this t-shirt probably 3 or 4 times before whenever I find it. It's new at tags, and it's just a really cool band tee. It's a blondie tee, as you can see here, which I really loved. A really nice, fun style, and it was super soft as well. So I did end up selling this t-shirt for $22, which is about what I've sold it previously for on Poshmark as well. The next item was from Eileen Fisher. It was a silk blouse. It was sleeveless, as you can see here. It had a little bit of a layered detail on the front, which is really hard to see in the picture, but it was extra large and is excellent condition. And I actually sold this for a full asking price of $50, which I was really happy about. I think Eileen Fisher is a brand, for me at least, that does better on eBay than Poshmark. So if I have any Eileen Fisher items, although I do list them on Poshmark, I also always cross-list them on eBay because I've had pretty good experience with Eileen Fisher on eBay. And this was a full price sale, which I was also very happy about, obviously. The next item was from Soft Surroundings, and it was this beautiful velvet blazer jacket, and it didn't have all the tags on it, but it was new because, as you can see in some of these pictures, it did come with an attached little packet for the extra spare rhinestones and pearls and studs to use, so it was unused in my opinion, but I did not sell it as new at tags because there weren't any tags. So this particular blazer was just gorgeous, perfect for the holiday season in my opinion. It was in a size 1X as well, and I did haul this in one of my Southern California Goodwill sourcing hauls that I've talked about on this channel previously. So I was excited that this finally sold. It sat on Poshmark for months, but when I placed it on eBay, it sold pretty quickly. So in my opinion, I think Soft Surroundings is another brand that may do better on eBay than Poshmark. So if you have soft surrounding items, consider cross-listing them on eBay. I think they tend to get a little bit more attention there. So I ultimately did sell this for, I believe, full asking price as well of $60, which I was happy about. The next item that I sold on eBay during this period was a pair of Adriano Goldschmied's jeans as well. It was the AG ED Denims, that line of Adriano Goldschmied, the Jody high-rise crop flare jeans. It was in this black color, as you can see here, and I sold it in a size 26. So these particular jeans went internationally. So this is another huge perk of eBay, is that you reach just a broader market than you do on Poshmark, meaning that you also can sell to international buyers, and you actually ship it to the eBay center, I believe in Kentucky, and then they ship it out internationally for you. You still have to pay the shipping fee to get it to the Kentucky site, but after that, I believe the buyer takes care of the international shipping. In general. So that was really exciting that this went internationally, and the buyer was kind of obsessed about these pair of jeans, I think, because you know, the first time I think we were not able to come to a good price point for sale, so ultimately it just didn't work out. And then she came back, you know, I don't know, a week or so later with a little bit of better offer, which I was able to accept and was happy about. I super love this pair of jeans. I think it was in excellent condition. It's a really cool style, this crop flare design. I love the black colorway. It was the unfinished hemline, as you can see here. So really just beautiful pair of jeans. The buyer sent us a really, really nice note as well on eBay saying that they were even better in person, so I was really happy that she enjoyed them. I ultimately did accept a best offer of $50 for this pair of jeans, and I did actually haul this in a thread-up mixed clothing haul box, my only one that I've ever purchased for the mixed clothing line, but that's where I got this actually, so I was really happy about that as well. And I just have one final sale on eBay during this period, and it's from Betsy Johnson. This purse may look familiar because I did talk about this on my first ever What Sold eBay video, where I actually did sell this before, and I think for the same price that I sold it this time, but the buyer just was, you know, a failed buyer, just didn't actually pay for the item, so I decided to relist it. And that's actually my most frustrating thing on eBay, is that a buyer can purchase the item and it locks up the item, so it's not for sale for anyone else anymore, but they haven't paid for it yet. So I've had some no paying buyers several times now on some of my eBay items, which is super frustrating because you go through all this process to get it sold, it gets held up for up to a week or so, sometimes longer, and ultimately just the buyer doesn't pay. You know, it's super frustrating. Versus Poshmark, if you make a sale, the buyer's already paid for it. If they haven't paid for it, for instance, if you accept one of their offers, it's still for sale until the buyer pays. So I really, really appreciate that about Poshmark. But, you know, this is one of the deals that you got to deal with on eBay if you want to sell on that platform, I guess. So this was an item that I sold before, didn't work out, so I relisted it, and ultimately I did sell it again for, I believe, the same price that I sold it for, which was $40 back then. And it was this beautiful crossbody bag. It was Get My Good Side crossbody bag, and it was supposed to look like a little camera, as you can see here. I didn't have all of the sales tags, so I didn't sell it new a tag, but it was new, as you can see here. It came with all of its wrapping otherwise. So it was a really cute, funky bag from Betsy Johnson, and I will consider picking up Betsy Johnson bags in the future. I think this purse got a ton of attention, which I was really happy about. So it's definitely a good one to keep your eye out for, I would say. Okay, so that was decent sales, right? I was really happy about both my Poshmark and eBay performance during this 2-week period. So if you have any great eBay sales or Poshmark sales these days, definitely let me know. If there are any new brands as well that you have your eye on, definitely let me know as well. I learned so much from you all, so I want to definitely get more tips and tricks from you. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already, and I will definitely give more reselling content going forward, and I will, as a spoiler alert, have an upcoming video on my first thrift haul that I've ever done since the pandemic started. So I have not been thrifting since, I would say, February of this year because of the pandemic, but I did, spoiler alert, go to Goodwill last week. I think it's a little safer now, at least in my area. I went with all of my PPE, but I was super excited to get out there and finally thrift. So I got some great finds. The stuff's quarantining right now. I have it quarantining in my house, but I will haul it for you real soon, so stay tuned for that in case you're curious what I picked up. I will also have more content at the end of the year, including some of the best ofs in terms of sales that I've made during this year of 2020. So I have a lot of fun content promised for you, so definitely keep on watching and make sure you're subscribed as well. Otherwise, I hope you're staying safe and healthy with your family, and I will see you again in my next video. Take care. Bye.